The Supreme Court decision yesterday is mind-boggling. That two so-called conservatives joined in it is very disconcerting. Even if you agree with the issue of you don't discriminate against transgender and gays, etc., they made law. They didn't interpret law. You argued, or you or your organization argued at the Supreme Court. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly right. John Bursch, one of my colleagues here at ADF, actually argued in the Harris Funeral Home case.
Was he surprised? What did he predict?
Yeah, we all were. We thought at a minimum it would be 5-4 the other way, and possibly even going further the other way. And the reason for that, it was just an issue about what they call statutory construction. In other words, what does the law mean? You don't have to get into the current issues of marriage and sexual orientation to say, what did the law mean in 1964? So that's what we're expecting to be what we thought was an easy result by the Supreme Court.
Wow. So now let's talk reality. In Connecticut, every record but one in high school girls racing is held by biological men who identify as women. Will that now be the law of the land?
Well, that's what the other side's already arguing, and that's what we're fighting against. And the court didn't rule on it. In fact, it said it wasn't ruling on it, was leaving those cases for another day. But as you mentioned, the principle, the other side's going to argue carries over.
Of course, I don't understand that. If you can't discriminate against transgender, then you can't say because you're a biological man, you can't wrestle a biological female, or you can't race against one. It seems to me like it's an open and shut case now.
Well, the problem, though, is, and this is one of the most disturbing parts of the opinion, in part it seems to eliminate the differences between men and women, and biologically speaking, we know they exist and we know they matter, and there are differences: privacy facilities, shelters, bathrooms, restrooms, showers, sports. And so it's a fight we've got to continue to make, because it does matter to our young women and girls who are basically saying, look, you can compete, but you can't win. And that's not fair, and it undoes what the law is supposed to be protecting.
Well, at a given time, I would see it. Basically, female sports in America will start to collapse. I don't see an alternate scenario here. Anyway, I want to thank you. Did you want to say something? I heard you begin a
No, I was just going to agree that maybe when that begins to happen and you see these young men eliminating all the young women from the podium, the winner's podium, maybe we'll be, wait a minute, maybe there was a mistake, maybe we need to go back and visit it, and hopefully that time will be sooner than later.
David Cortman, I want you to know you're a big fan in Dennis Prager. The Alliance Defending Freedom is truly a great group. So,
well, we always appreciate all your support, Dennis.
Thank you. So please go to their website, folks. You got to help the fighters. Remember, good people are in 3 groups: those who fight, those who help the fighters, and those who do nothing. Those who help the fighters are just as important as the fighters. ADF are fighters, and they are contactable, or just learn what they're doing. yourfreedomfund.org. yourfreedomfund.org, 800-469-9656. It's mind-boggling, the world that we have entered here.